Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Richie Plunker from the Puppet Geek and mmgn.com, and today guys I got you a case review by Portenzo. Portenzo is a company which makes handcrafted, handmade cases for your mobile device. And as you can see here, I got the bookcase for the iPhone 5. Now when this first came in and I placed it inside, I was actually quite impressed on how well made that the case was. And after I found out that it was like handmade by a particular person, which you also, as I'll put this down, you get this little nice card here when you get your case. Let me just pull that out. And it's not just a printed card, like it is printed, but it also has who made the case, signed by them, and then it's sort of like ticked off, the custom order, custom logo, material, all those different things, and that's actual individually ticked off, which is, attention to detail. It's like one of those small little things which you take a look at and be like, oh wow, is that actually written on there or printed? And when I found out that it was written and someone actually did make my case, it's not just coming off a conveyor belt, it's quite impressed to have something like this, because someone has individually handcrafted this case for this iPhone, which is really cool, which is just something really impressive I find with cases in particular, like these bookcases. Now I have the professional playing cards case. They do come in different sort of labels. You can get different colors, different sort of styles. You can get a plain one if you want, and you can get them monochrome, so you can get different your name imprinted in there, or anything you want really. Now about this case is it is leather, so you do have to take care of it. I mean, if you're one of those people, if you want this case to last you a lifetime, which it will, be sure to take care of it, because after a while of using this, I can definitely feel the difference, because I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, and when it first came out of the box, I was like, oh yeah, this is leather, sturdy, and after using it constantly, the leather's become a bit more soft, which is good, because over time that's how leather is. It adapts and it grows with you, which is really cool. Now, one of the other things which doesn't come with the case, is the additional charge, is the cutout, the iPhone cutout right here. So if you do get an iPhone, or even for iPad, it is a little bit more extra. For the iPhone, I do recommend getting it. For the iPad, it's not really a big necessity unless you do need one. But I found it handy because I'm still taking photos. But one of the other things is this little thing right here, which you can also customize to any color that you want. It sort of gets in the way when I'm trying to take a photo like so. And this sort of acts like a sunshade if you're taking photos outside of. I realized when taking photos, you have to sort of hold this back like that and then take a photo, because it does get in the shots. And one of the things, if I my recommendations to improve the design is, with this elastic band, it goes over the cross like so, which is fine. And with the iPad being a longer design, it goes across the bottom. I think what they should do is, instead of putting it here, they should put two straps here and here, and then it straps over the top like so. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it does do that, but it's a bit like, you can do it like that, but it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to be like that, because then you're just going to ruin the thing. It's just supposed to go over the top like that. So if they did put two, I reckon that'll be even better, because even though it does block the camera off, but it's going to be closed anyways, and I think it just looks a little bit better. It looks more of a book. Well, that's how it came with mine. I'm not too sure if it is actually supposed to be like that. I don't think so. But now the wood itself, I'm not too sure what the wood is made out of, but you can see that it's sort of built upon different types of material and then cut and etch. So you do have all the different cutouts for your volume rocker buttons, your power button, power, what else? Headphone jack. It's all there. Nothing's actually cut out, which is really well. Now, one of the things I also realized is you get this sort of grooves right here, which actually, I'm not too sure what its purpose is for. I assume it's just so you can actually turn it around, because being leather, leather can be quite hard to bend, so they've sort of put these in here so you can sort of bend and then take calls. But also you can actually use it as a little stand, so typing emails, watching videos, it's actually quite useful, and I've actually used it many times. And when using it without the case, I'm like, man, I wish I actually had this case on right now, because it becomes actually quite annoying when the phone is quite flat and then you have to actually hold the phone to get a good viewing angle. I know it's a bit of a pain, but or something that I shouldn't be talking about, because oh my god, I have to hold the phone, but at the same time, it just makes life easy. yeah, so this Portenzo case, it's really, I don't know, I'm really impressed on how well the case is actually made. I'm just getting heaps of emails right now. And that the fact that it is handmade, handcrafted by an individual, by Portenzo, and I think that's the most aesthetic thing about this case, which makes it so impressive. Not that it's just a regular bookcase, but it is actually handcrafted by someone. And if you're one of those people who just want to buy cases just because they look good, or like, oh yeah, I want a case here and there, then maybe this case isn't for you. But if you want a case which is, you know, has some good background behind it, I think definitely look into the Portenzo case, because if you're going to have your iPhone for quite a while, I think, yeah, this case will last, you know, will last you a lifetime. I dropped it many times already. The wood has, you know, withheld before, which is really great. And the iPhone itself is quite sturdy, as you can see here, as I'm trying to force the phone out. And it does take a bit of effort to actually take the phone out of its casing, so you know it's not just going to fall out of its little you know, container thing. Anyway guys, if you have any questions about the Portenzo case, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I hope to catch you in the next video. See ya.